I realized too late that they don't woo at that part, and I need to turn it down. You love coconut? The answer is yes. Ooh, pomegranate juice, but the seeds, eh. See, I like the seeds, I like pomegranate seeds, but getting them out is like almost not worth the effort. Yes, they're very annoying. Okay. So I'm gonna cut this out, and then I'm gonna get another piece of the same cardboard and trace around the piece that I've cut out, and then we'll have the butt and the front. And then we have the entire body cut out, and we can move on to something complicated. I was just thinking about coconut. I don't mind coconut. It's not my favorite, though. With the right technique, yeah. I've seen videos like you cut around the skin and then you like... Oh. And then you like smack a spoon on the end of it or whatever. It's a very high maintenance fruit to consume. Eating them is rough? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind those seeds. Oh god, this cuts so easily. It's so easy to wiggle. Instead of Easy Rider, it's Easy Wiggler. I think it's because this cardboard is so much thinner, and I happen to make the line right in between the little like corrugation. So I'm just in a valley, and it's just like woo, sliding right through. Oh, thank you for the blessings. Douse some pomegranate with lemon juice? Interesting. I'd try it. Yeah, this got way wiggled. This got way wiggly at the end here. I'm gonna see if I can de-wiggle it. Yeah, that didn't really do anything. It just made the end messy. Oh well. So I'll just have to realign that. And then I gotta cut this little nub here. You'll eat a lemon plain? Yeah, I like lemons. You're surprised I'm working on carpet? I mean, this is what I have to work with. It's not always the best, but at least I can't ruin like a wood floor or something. Come on. Aw, that's cute, Cynic. I think there's a video of me as a baby licking a pickle, and I very clearly didn't like it, but I kept doing it. You know what, why don't I try... I have to be careful with this side because this is the outside. I guess that's as good as that's gonna be. A table and a cutting mat? I have a table. But no, I'm not gonna get extra crap. This is not worth it to me. If I was trying to do like screen accurate stuff, then sure, but not worth it to me. Which edge was the edge that got wiggledy? Irate. I think it was this one. Alright, that's fine. But... Oh no! This is the one I cut out of already. I don't think that's gonna be enough space. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, this piece is stupid and I hate it. About this one. What band was the picture with? Okay, I think I can do this one. Nope. It's just barely not wide enough. Like a quarter of an inch not wide enough. That sucks. Shit. Yeah. It's just barely not big enough. Alright, let me see if I have another piece. I mean, I know I have more cardboard, that's not the issue. Damn it. Okay. This will do. I've never heard of any of those. Never have I ever heard of any of that shit. Why are both sides of this wall like all fucking bumpy? You've never been to a concert? What kind of strange life have you lived, Second Square? I guess this will have to do. I guess if I'm cutting the front of it, it's not a big deal. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna have to deal with here. And I'll just... This is the outside. So these are the fairly even sides. So I'm gonna line up the wiggle sides. Alright, hang on. This is gonna be weirdly flat. But the front is gonna be covered mostly by the head anyway, so I think it's not a big deal. I'm so sorry, Second Square. You come hang out with me. I'll expose you to all sorts of shit. Oh yeah. Like video games and box cutters. No, but like, we'll go to concerts and, I don't know, go trick-or-treating and shit. I'm gonna love it. Hey, Surprise, how are you? You're taking your wife to see Justin Timberlake in a couple of weeks? That's cool. Wow. That's really surprising. You're way better. How are you, lovely folkses? Good. I've got the sniffles, but otherwise I'm good. Boo-doo, boop, boo-doo. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. You're having a great time right now? Woo! I'm gonna take responsibility for that. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Oh. But at least you got to go and it wasn't because your parents have a skewed worldview. Shit. Oh, this is not good. Because this is the outside. Oh god. I think I salvaged it, but that could have been really bad. Because this is the outside, so this side has to be real good. Go ahead, it's your stream. Yes! Yes! We only went because we got free tickets, honestly. I mean, however, it makes it work. Oh, well that's also different. Having, especially as a kid, when you don't understand that maybe they had money at that time, but they didn't have money to take you later, like, the inequality between parents doing stuff with siblings, like, that's worse than any other thing. Okay, so we got wiggle side and we got... This is the wiggle side? Damn, this is pretty good wiggles. This is a good wiggles. I'm proud of myself. That's some good shit. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna draw along the edge of here best I can. I almost just knocked over my fucking water again. I'm the worst at this. I know those feels. Not with a parent, but I know those feels. It's pretty bad. Oh, mother dicks! I spilled my water reaching for it. At least it's just water. It's not flavored water today, so it doesn't matter. Damn, you spillable cups. I mean, I could, like, put the cap on it, which I should. You know what? I'm gonna do that from now on. When I'm doing cardboard cosplay, I'm gonna keep the cap closed. There we go. Now it doesn't matter if I knock it over. I'm so sorry to hear that, you guys. How did I spill all over myself? Why is there water all over everything that I'm doing currently? Sorry, I'm very distractible. My brain is, like, non-functional. I feel like I say this every Thursday. It's true every day.
I know a guy with a rock star life, but he still don't fly, so he's mad at the sky. He sits me down and gets his wisdom. Spin around, I give him a listen. Seems like he's got a lot of complaints about how nowadays things ain't the same. Used to play some faith in the basement. Toast for the kids that he came with. 'Cause they all on the same shit based on cut down placement.
Come on.
Stay strong, don't never do a dance with the devil now. That smile is a sign that you're selling now. Judgment, gossip, ethics, let's just exploit all this excess. You feel how we feel. You walk around town looking down from them tall hills. Who needs fame or
Cardboard's too easy to cut through.
that the fame is snorting? Shot so afraid of yours. That you strayed from the course and you came up short. Believe you would have more credibility if you wasn't just another drunk pill junkie. Beside me and me that he's still hungry for the superstars, a little bad lucky. Go ahead and get mad at God. Point your fingers at your applause. Listen, all of y'all look sad.
I think I did it.
Wouldn't look so bad with the bandage on. It goes one for the bar tab, two for the shine. Story your car, do another line. Barely
Yeah.
there, all puppets love.
Yeah, exactly what Second Square said. Glad that you made peace with it. Debatable.
I think it's great how you used to be great. I can't hate on how you choose to relate. But I know that you had the potential. I understand why you wanted to let go. A lot of pressure in the middle of those shoulders. And we ain't getting nothing but older. Ain't nothing changed but the days.
I think, not to get into too heavy of a topic, but I think there's a big difference in having someone who's an addict of any kind who makes an effort to at least try to quit whatever it is, whether it's alcohol, cigarettes, or something way more intense than that. I think there's a big difference from someone who's actually tries. Whether they succeed is a different story and less to do with themselves usually. But if someone doesn't make any effort, that's why I said debatable. I don't know what your situation was. It's just the fact of making an effort. It's like, oh, you're trying. That's great. We support you. Oh, you're not trying? Fuck you. Sorry. I have strong feelings on the topic, clearly. How would they... That's interesting. I wonder what kind of DNA markers they would be looking at to be able to tell that. He did try to quit a couple times, I think, but just couldn't get past the detox. That's understandable. It's really unfortunate, and but making the effort, to me, makes all the difference. Personally, to me, that makes all the difference. Get in there. Anyway, I have no idea what to do for dinner. I just realized we don't have anything for me to make for dinner. Unless Fred got groceries yesterday and I didn't notice, which is possible. So now we have the front. Here's the front. We have the front, and we have the butt. Front butt, front butt, front butt, front butt, front butt. And that is the entire body cut out. Now I gotta pick something hard to cut out. Thanks for the reminder, you need to buy groceries. It's important. More likely to be a light sleeper. Fascinating. What type of foods you prefer? Well, health problems, yeah. Like, that makes sense to me. But, like, the foods and the more likely to have addictions is fascinating. I didn't know that that's the sort of stuff. And as you can see, the ass is on the front. Thanks, Scrubs, for that. I didn't know that there were markers in your DNA that would tell you that. Like, I know... That's really interesting. I'm gonna put my sweater back on. Because I got chilly again, and also, I want to be a dragon. Scrubs Crow, woo! Only always.
Yeah.
Okay, so what piece am I going to cut out now? I did the body. The pieces that I need to do now, I have both front legs. I can do any part of the head, or I can do the tail. And all of these are going to be way more difficult, except for probably the tail. As you can see here, I have simplified tail, slightly more complicated, slightly more complicated. And I didn't make a decision as to which one I was going to do. Let me take a look at my other notes. I think just doing a triangle for the tail would be just fine. You can get blood tests to find out if you're allergic to different foods and stuff. I guess that makes more sense to me in my brain. Because they can just, you know, take peanut oil and, like, put it in your blood and see if your blood freaks out. Like, ah! Ah! I don't think that's actually how they test it, but but you know. Maybe I'll do the tail first. I'm shying away from doing the head and the legs because I feel like they'll be so complicated. And I'm just like... My brain is off in its own world thinking about blood reacting to peanut oil going... Rah! Front leg equals body width length? Front leg length is body width. Okay, I was like, what? I'm trying to decipher what the this is the scratchings of a crazy person. Well, and the other thing about the leg is that I have to take into account the wheel. And oh my god, me trying to... This is not 7 point... This wheel's 7 inches. The internet lied to me. Maybe it was a different wheel I was looking at. This is even smaller. This wheel is smaller than what I thought it was gonna be. You're not allergic to anything? That's great. You made soup and got some fresh peas. Great. Good shit, Cynic. Da, 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 da. I'm kind of stalling. Can you tell I'm stalling? La da 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 da. How am I gonna attach this? Am I just gonna like shove? Ow! Owies! Oh, that hurt. Am I just gonna shove cardboard in there? What am I gonna do? I don't have anything that fits in there. My finger doesn't even fit in there. My pinky almost fits. Ow! That really hurt. Maybe I can shove this little nub in the side of the cardboard. I think that's what I'll do. Shove the nub. Okay. So if this is correct, what I wrote here, that front leg length is equal to the body width, then that means that's 19 inches. So that's a good place to start. Oh yeah? What song is this? This is Mirai Sekai Part 3. Aeon, I'm assuming Metropolis, it's cut off, by Varian and 7 Minutes Dead. Some type of dowel. Yeah, but then I'd have to buy a dowel. I think I'll probably do what I did with the plunger and the paint roller in the Dalek and literally just cut a square and shove it in. It's a lot easier. And that way I don't have stuff sticking into me while I'm in the costume. Although if that doesn't work, I will keep a dowel in mind. Alright, so here are all of our body pieces. Where was the big... I may be able to use this. Who should my companion be? Fane, you are Fane. I don't know, I think who I pick would be very different from you. Because I would probably pick Efan because Rangers are OP and that's how everyone says that they win Lone Wolf. Yeah, and I would also pick whoever I hadn't been with, but if I was doing Lone Wolf, I probably would have already played it through a second time with all the other characters. So you haven't played any and you're just starting with Lone Wolf? That sounds really cool, Second Square. Okay, so the length of the leg is 19 inches, but the leg is, is bent kind of like that. It's not like a straight up rectangle. So I think when I measured it, I was measuring this, knowing that there would be an angle in there, and I was just gonna make the angle fit within the measurement. So I think if it's 19 inches, that's whatever on the diagonal, and then I just need to make sure that the leg fits otherwise. Ugh. So I could probably use this piece, this side or this side. But either way, I think I'm just gonna cut along here. Like, when am I ever going to want a piece to connect that way? Adulting is done. It's bedtime. All right, Puck Dad. Thank you for lurking and hanging out. Good job on the adulting, and I hope you sleep well. Bye, girl. Bye, boy. Bye, hype, hope. Except for that I didn't say bye before it. Just imagine that I said bye, and then that emote. Alright, I want to see if I can use this one since I've already cut into it and I can't use it for something larger. Oh, it glitched out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay, so I need tape measure. And 19 inches. Yeah, we've got plenty of space diagonally. We've got plenty of space diagonally. I might want to cut it from this side. I guess it depends on what the other measurements are. I'm gonna have to pull up a reference image. I have all my references on the other monitor. I just need to minimize the music so I can see. So it's a very slight angle. And where's the sideways one? I guess that's fine. So yeah, the foot and like the fore leg are gonna be the bigger part, I guess. It's hard to see. Where's the one from the show? So yeah, very, very slight angle. And then there's that piece that goes along the wheel. The wheel's gonna look so small and dinky. Like, look. Let's just take a little look-see here. So here's like the side of, part of the side, right? And here's the wheel. It's so small. It's so small. It's so small, and this isn't even the full body. So silly looking. Oh well. That's okay. I mean, when I made my Dalek, his head was way smaller than the rest of his body, and it looked alright. Small and dinky is your stripper name? Oh no! That's terrible. Okay. So ignoring the round hub, which I think I will cut out separately, we want from the tip of the claws to the top of the leg to fit within 19 inches. So I'm just gonna go like this. This line doesn't have to be perfect because this isn't even the line that I'm gonna cut. Okay. You guys can't see that line. Just trust. Hey, you can kind of see it right there. Just trust me that it's there. Buck naked? That's just a phrase, isn't it? I mean, I guess it could be somebody's name, but it's such a common phrase. Just by the way, for anyone who may be out there and think that the phrase is butt naked, it's not. It's buck. Buck naked. Like a deer. Like a male fucking deer. I don't think that came from Seinfeld, though. I don't think Seinfeld came up with buck naked. That's been around for a very long time. It's not- Surprise, you're not even a native! Get out! It's buck naked. Just like it's the curb with a B, not a curve. What's another one that I've been seeing frequently on the internet? Would of. It's not would of. It's would of. It's apostrophe. It's would. W-O-U-L-D apostrophe V-E. It's a contraction. No, I know George Costanza is from Seinfeld. I know who he is. I grew up in the city. We watched Seinfeld. He told his mom that was his porn name? I don't remember that one. No, it's bupkis. That's I'm fairly sure a British word. Or not British, Yiddish. I said British, I meant Yiddish. Not the same. Butt naked definitely sounds funnier. But it's not meant to be funny. It's just, that's what the phrase is. Is it really? Champing at the bit? I didn't know that one. I always thought it was chomping at the bit. Because I feel like I've seen that one in books. Not to say books are always right, but they're more frequently right than just randos on the internet saying stuff. Not that I'm not implying you're the rando on the internet, I just mean people who I see who say stuff incorrectly. Not quite the same type of anxious. I think champing at the bit, whether it's champing or chomping, means anxious as in like rearing to go kind of anxious, not anxious like worried. Because I think it literally refers to horses. And horses don't tend to bite the bit when they're nervous. I can't click on that right now because I'm on a tablet and it'll kick me out of chat. I'm just gonna say that I believe you. I wonder when people started saying chomping instead of champing, and what champing actually means. But again, that's related to horses. Deer and horses, my friends. Anyway, so I've got this line here. This tells me that I need to create the leg within here. Now, how wide does the leg need to be? Based on my crazy person scratchings. Do I have any measurements for this? Back leg length, tail length, front leg height, and back leg height equals 1/3. 1/3 of what though? 1/3 of the body? 1/3 of body length. So if the body length is 40, 1/3 of 40 is roughly what? That's not an easy one to do in my head. So half is 20. I want to say... I really can't do math in my head. Someone do the math for me. Chomping. So chomping means consuming and champing doesn't. So it just means like just gnawing on it, just like biting it without the intention of swallowing it or like eating it. Hubbub says 13.33. Mardonius says 12. 13.33 seems more correct because I don't think you can evenly split 40 into 3. Okay, cool. So I learned a thing today. So I had champ on my fingernails. I just use the word chew. Chew is what I say to mean I'm not necessarily like biting or ripping. You champ a piece of gum. Fascinating. I love this. Okay. Where did the original come from, Surprise? I saw you say that the other day. Where did it come from? So it's 13.33, right? 13 times 3. 39, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Thank you guys for doing that math for me. So then, let's see how close we can actually get to that, because I'll finagle the leg if I have to. Actually, that makes a pretty good... That's pretty fucking close to the edge of this, actually. You go down in flames, self-inflicted, pretty little martyr. You go down in flames. Ah. That's perfect. mean, yeah, I approximated it, but you get what I mean. So as long as I keep it within there, but will that look really small compared to the rest of the body? I guess not if it's coming straight off of... I'll have to lay the pieces down. You don't know the origin? Well then how do people know that that was originally part of the phrase? If they don't know where it came from, how do they know that? Meow, meow, meow. This doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to be kind of close-ish. Yup. You just caw at me and I agree with you. I'm like, yes. Hey, John Pope. I did not think it was you. It's a Greek proverb. Oh, cool. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. I did not know that. You haven't caught in over a year? Oh, Wormy. What do you mean you can't caw? Yes, you can. I fixed your time yesterday. Do rank for me. See, you have the correct rank. I don't know why that's not working for you. Alright, I'll have to look into that, because I fixed your time. So you should be able to. Your credentials are in order. Alright, Whisper Me so that I remember to look into that further. I can't look at it right now, because I'm clearly not at my computer, but... I'm sorry that cawing is not working for you. Or that you can't use sound effects, because you should be able to. I don't know why it did that. Oh, that's fascinating. The whisper on tablet pops up with a little banner at the bottom of chat. And it didn't even tell me who it was from. It just had the message. That's so interesting. Thank you for whispering me. That's always easier because I usually will be on Twitch. So then I'll see the red message of something on red and then I look at it when I'm offline. Drugs are making you sleepy, you'll try to come back later. Alright man, go take a nap. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, so according to this, I need to make the foot fit within here somehow. Or the leg. I know it's really hard to see the triangle, but I drew it. I drawed it. Okay, so I gotta test. I have to see how big these things look. So body length. This is body width. And I know you won't be able to see all of this. I'm sorry for that. So then if this part of the leg would be coming right off of the like edge of the body. So we're gonna pretend like this is the front, because this is where the wheel would go. So like this is the top, this is the bottom, like so this is the belly. So then the top of the leg is kind of coming out like from here-ish. So then does that, I guess that looks long enough when you put it there. And especially if it's gonna be a little bit angled, it won't be straight 19 like that. And then it'll look longer because I'll have to cut the circular piece that goes around like that. Because this kind of goes right there, like right at the edge. So then if the leg is fitting within here, I think that looks fine. I think that looks alright. Okay. You got a new table? For your computer or like a coffee table? We're in Discord to post pics again. Just general, it's fine. Unless they're pictures of animals, then they go in Meerkats and Franz. Oh, God, the sniffles. Okay.
Probably 100% my fault.
So it's definitely your fault.
Well, it could have been Dan's fault. It's still
Yeah, it could, well. Fair.
Everything else is why not?
I'm not telling you again, surprise. You fucking Shazam that shit. I thought that was funny. There's no general tab. Hype type general chat. Okay. So now I have to draw this foot. How the fuck am I gonna draw this Goram foot? That's very weird, Wormy. General chat. What's a Monday school teacher? You teach school on Mondays only. Oh, my knees. Only one more hour. Then I can sit in a chair. It'll be so nice. But you know what? Today's gone by pretty fast. I feel like we had good progress. We cut out all the body. The whole body is done. We're getting front leg, at least the side of the front leg is gonna be done. And if I'm feeling really ambitious, I still haven't decided if the legs are gonna be 3D or not. Yeah, nice conversation also definitely helps. Oof. So this leg, I'm not including, so I'm just gonna lightly draw on here like, this is what the circle would look like. Pics are in Discord. Alright, cool. I'll check it out in a bit. So there's a circle that I'm going to cut out of foam core poster board. But that's going to be an accent. So I need to just make... This is going to be so shitty. I'm I'm gonna straighten out the lines, but I just want to kind of draw it on here. I know it's really difficult to see, and I apologize for that.
Camera thief.
Camera thief.
Run like the parallel stitches. Attach my feet to the path I beat. Teach myself to keep the answers brief. Gnash my teeth like the last to feast. Imagine me.
Okay, if this comes...
Sand and sea as if the jazz was free. I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline. Direct attention.
Let's start at the foot. I think that's easier. So we got a claw.
Like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The star
Can you see this? Yeah, you can see that. Alright, so claw. And then the foot goes up.
Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease. Just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean.
The natural light is failing.
More than a handful of these regrets have been
I think I made that way too big of an angle, but it's really difficult to tell, and I don't think it really matters. So we're just gonna go with it. So then this is foot. We got claw. We got foot. I think I want foot to extend because there's gonna be a circle that goes here.
Find a mate, then make the migration. Break the rules, but first break the rulers. And keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself for family and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair.
Huh.
Let me tell you about the
I can't click on the link because I'm on tablet, but
of Samson's hair.
I look later.
Like a dancing bear.
A dancing bear. Okay. I think I was a little overzealous on the foot here. Meow 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 meow. Because I think I want it to go like the leg needs to start. So then the leg's gonna start like there, because the circle kind of overlaps both. So if the circle is going like this, then I would want this to start there, so that, yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Dancing bear? Gonna get ready for work. Alright, Wormy, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day. It was lovely having you. And I'll see you Sunday. And I'll be around on Discord. And maybe I'll try to do community games if I'm not feeling too sick and lazy. Have a good day and enjoy your Friday. Dancing Bear is a porn company thing? Okay. I believe you. I choose to believe you, but I don't know to what you're referring. Okay, so base of leg. I think this should start about here. Oh, stop sniffling! Sniffling! Nothing more beautiful than a dancing bear. Agreed. So this line should reach pretty much up to the top. Something like that. Sunlight begins to fade. You know what's great about Project Pencil? It's now actually helping me. Yay! Because I don't have to measure each little piece of the leg. Like, I can just say, you know, this, I think this needs to be a little longer, which I do actually think. Somewhere you're looking there, heartbeat. But I'm not sure quite how I want to do that. I think I have a little bit of leeway because I didn't put the claw exactly where I put the edge of the triangle. So I have like between 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch kind of a thing. So yeah, if I add the extra space, then it's fine. And I realize that these lines aren't straight, but I'm not worrying about that. I'll clean up the lines. I'm not concerned. So then the big obstacle next is that there's a circle obscuring the foot. You know what? I think I might have to make these 2D. I can make multiple copies of them and like make it thicker, but I think I have to make them 2D because otherwise I can't use foam core for the accent circles. I guess I could simplify it and just have the accent circles sticking out on the side. So like here's our 3D foot, or like leg. Pretend my arm is the leg. So here's the front view, here are my little claws, and here's the foot, and then the leg goes up like that. And then at the top of the arm joint, there's a circle, and what I was gonna do was just make the circle have a little bit of depth, and I was gonna cut out a separate circle, rather than cutting a circle out of here, because then that would only be, it would be flat. So then the circle would essentially, pretend this is a circle, would be sticking out like this, and then there would be nothing here. And I can't decide if I want to, I mean, I'd put it on both sides, I guess, if I was going to make the leg 3D. Oh, you know what I could do? I just got an idea. I'm going to make the leg 3D, I guess. It's more work for me, but okay. And then I'll make the 2 foam core circles, and they're going to be on the outsides of the legs. And then on the inside of the leg, I'll just take a regular poster board, which will bend no problem, and I will glue it to the outside of, or I'll glue it to the edge of the circles. Ow, I just hurt myself. Great! So now, it looks like the forearm does this weird little divot thing that I'm not gonna do. This line that I just made is so that I know where the, like, essentially elbow joint is on the cat. Because I'm going to simplify the forearm to just continue up to where the circle would go, which the circle is kind of... So it starts a little bit above the back of the arm, but it's very close to the back of the arm. And it's bigger than the other circle. I would say probably about twice the size. So that's kind of my approximation. It's a really shitty circle. So I would definitely make the forearm come up under there. Because it doesn't actually do that in the picture. But I need to simplify because I'm going to be cutting this out of cardboard. So then this has a slight angle up. How chunky is your leg? Let's make the leg a little chunkier. Let's go a little chunkier on this leg. I think that looks better. Okie doke. So then if that's where the forearm is ending, that's where the bend starts going. So then I want the same angle, but I don't know how wide that is. Let's find out. This is so very uneven. The thing is like, I can't make a line for you because it's all over the place. I'm like, sorry. So then here to here is about 3 inches. Okay. So then here to here. Just so that I have a guideline. Crocheting something and just redid it. Said this looks better. A second later you said this looks better. What are you working on now? Now that you finished your amigurumi pig. Oh hey Bear, did you see in the sharing, project sharing, that I said I almost said Tennant. I almost guessed David Tennant. I think it was literally the teeth, that they were super, like, shiny. And just something about the teeth made me think Horizon, and that's what threw me off. And it wasn't even, like, the shape of the teeth, they looked like the teeth in Horizon Zero Dawn. They have, like, this quality to them that I can't quite place. You're making a snake! Oh, I bet that's gonna be so cute. A sneaky snake. You saw? Sorry? No, you don't have to apologize. I just need everyone to know that I'm right. Teeth are really hard to draw. I'm sure they are. I am positive that they are. You want an otter kigurumi? Okay, so get one. Now, the only problem with this is that the length between here and here is not quite 19 inches. So I could make it a little bit bigger, or I could just deal with the fact that it's a little smaller. It's about an extra inch off. So maybe what I want to do is, but like the forearm length looks good to me. So maybe I just want to make the back, you know what, I'll just add an inch to this. That's so not easy. Been practicing literally the same picture for 4 hours today, and because of the slight angle and the smile, I just can't get it right. I get you, Bear. I just wanted to let you know that he is still recognizable. I just didn't want to be wrong, so I didn't guess that. Okay, yeah, this has to go out further. But then, I don't like that. This looks too big. Unless... how was I measuring this? And then that... Did I just draw everything too small? Maybe I drew the foot too small? So if I extend this out to where it's supposed to be, then it comes out to like here. And I don't know if, I guess that's not that small. Let me measure this drawing real quick. Let me measure this drawing. Ouch, ow, 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 ow. It's about half an inch, and from there to there is about 2, so like 2 1/4-ish. Versus half an inch. So ratios, what the fuck is that? One, 2, 3, 4. So this is roughly a quarter, a little bit less than a quarter of the length of this. So maybe my eyes are just deceiving me. This is about 5 inches. So that's 1. So this becomes half of this. So maybe I just want to make the forearm longer. Like I want to take an inch off of here. I'll just extend it. And then hope that that doesn't make the foot look too small. Or maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I'll leave it and I'll cut it like that, but then this piece will go like under the wheel. Or something. I don't know. Do you guys have any input? So like, if I got rid of this line, so it'd look more like that then. And I don't know if that makes the arm look too long. It's kind of hard to tell. You're terrible at this kind of thing, but what are you trying to do? I'm just trying to draw the leg, the front leg. And I'm trying to make it the proper length. So like from here to here in a straight line is supposed to be 19 inches. But when I extended the top part of the leg, it stopped looking right to me. It looked like this was too long, even though measurement-wise, like this overall was fine. So what I'm thinking of doing is extending the forearm to there. Extending the forearm by an inch, which then shrinks this to 4 inches, which I think makes the ratios work. Or did I measured that wrong? Oops. Because I said it was, like when I measured the image took up, like this in the image took up a, hang on, I'm like on the edge of sneezing, so I'm making a weird face. Measured about half an inch. And then this measured 2.25 inches. So then this measurement should be a little bit bigger than 1/4 of this. So what's 1/4 of 11? Like 3 point? No, that's a third. I'm thinking thirds. 3? It's not quite 3. It's like 2 point something. I can't do math in my head, and I'm also sick. I think that sounds good. It does look too straight for a bent leg. I mean, it's a very slight angle that it's at, but I think maybe this angle looks better than that. So I'll go with that. 2.75, okay. So 3 was close. I was trying to just round it. So then that means that this should be about 2.75 inches when it's 4 inches, so it's way longer than it's supposed to be. But I think it looks better. I think as long as it looks fine, I don't care as much. But it's hard to know if it's gonna look fine, you know? It's hard to know if you know, you know? You know when you know, and sometimes you know, you know? So then an inch out from there would be to like there. And then the bend would go, I mean, this is essentially where the bend is. So that's about an inch of difference. So then this would go like that instead. So then the lines would be, it would be this versus this. And it's very hard to tell with all the lines still on there, which I like better. You just know you know you math, you know, and sometimes you know math, and math knows you, and just rambling nonsense at this point. But yeah, I think I like the bigger bend in the back better. Like the front looks pretty straight, like it doesn't matter to me what the front of it is doing. But yeah, I think getting rid of that looks better, so I'm gonna do that. And then I just hope that this isn't so much wider than 13. I mean, it's okay if it's a little wider. I don't mind. Wait a minute. This was 14 inches all along? Oh boy. So yeah, this is about 3 inches longer than it's supposed to be. Oh well. Oh well. But I think that looks good, and I think that compared with the body, it'll look good. And I care a lot more about that than having the exact ratios. That just looks so long now. I mean, I guess it is super long. And the circle is not there. The circle is supposed to be like here then. I don't know. Let's put it on the body and see. So we got this body piece, and we're gonna pretend that, as much as I can, we're pretending that this is the front of the body. And, oops. I'm trying to put it so that you guys can see it better. And so then the leg will come out like this, I suppose. Here's a dinky ass wheel. Dinky wheel. Like, what if this goes... I think that's supposed to attach like that. It's like very... The wheel is like right on the edge. And then the leg has... There's the curved piece that I am not cutting out right now. And then from there it goes right into the leg. And then the circle from there goes like right here. Something like that. That looks pretty big compared to the one I drew down there. I think that's okay. I think that looks pretty good. I think that the thinness of the leg makes the wheel look less shitty. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's cut it out. Let's make the lines straight and we'll cut it. And then maybe we'll have time to trace it and do the other one. I'm just gonna go blow my nose. 1 second. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I'm gonna turn my light on. Watching this one YouTube video and I'm going to bed, aka going to bed in 5 hours. Yeah, the YouTube rabbit holes. I mean, really, anything where you're like, I'm gonna just read this one article, and you find a related article, and then you go there, and just like, it's so easy to get distracted. So easy. Okay. So we've got this beautiful leg. I wonder. Just over 3 inches. I could cut the other one like literally right under it. I doubt that I will do that because of the angles. Hashtag I hate you. I hope your food falls off the table. I love it. It's so silly. I gotta log out at 6 because my mom's making me dinner. Okay. Here's my eraser. I'm going to pretty much erase this line and then try to just draw it straight.
Keyboard killer.
Really? This does not, this is way off. Alright. Ah, crap. Crap! Alright. So now I have a fairly straight line to cut across. And I'm going to do the same thing for all the other lines. I hate you the most.
Keyboard killer.
So does that, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? My plan is I don't have a plan. I want to try and get my taxes done, but I need Twitch to respond to me. And then after that, drink lots of water and snuggle in blankets. D&D? D&D on Saturday, date on Sunday? Awesome. That sounds like a good weekend. You hope the date finally happens. Is that why you were in a bad mood yesterday? I meant to message you after I went offline, but by the time I went offline, I remember nothing. She canceled on you yesterday? I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's an understandable way to feel. I mean, you were looking forward to it for a very long time. Aww, and you were waiting to pick her up. Aww. No, you threw away the pastries! That's when you eat them all! Aw, I'm sorry. Stop. I want even lines, please. Please tape measure. So some friend made her cancel your date? That sucks, man. You weren't even angry at her or at the friend. Just angry. I probably would have been pissed at the friend and a little bit mad at her, so that's... You are a lot nicer than I am. I mean, I guess it depends on the reason. Because the way that you phrased it made it sound like, oh, her friend was like, wah, lonely. And she was like, I guess I gotta hang out with my friend now. And I would be like, fuck that. Yeah, okay. That startled me a little bit. You're back and caw works. Okay, I'm glad it worked. What do you mean you still can't caw? You literally just cawed at me. It's not instantaneous, you turd. Well, it seems like Jessica's way too nice to her friend. Just like, ah! Alright, fine. I guess that's okay. That's a totally reasonable reaction. God, Jessica, why do you have to be so understanding? You can't go be hating her because she's a nice human. Get good at hate, man. No, don't do that. No, it's very nice that you were very understanding about it. Hang on. Doo-doo. Oops, I didn't go all the way. Oh. Okay, there we go. I just have to do boop, 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 boop. Is it cosplay from Voltron or Power Rangers? It was from Power Rangers. And also, hello, how are you? Got this bottle of coffee from Target. Was so excited to try this coffee and you don't like it. Well, coffee's gross, so it's okay. Oh, you watched Justice League? So I know that you were disappointed in it visually. Agreed to meet up at noon because a friend would be at work. Then she overslept and couldn't find the energy to clean her house. Why does she need to clean her house before she goes on a date? Someone will pay for it. Why are you sad? What's wrong? Looks like Kung Fury? Okay. That's unfortunate. But what did you think overall? Would you say that you liked it? Would you say that it's bad but hilarious? Like, yeah, but I mean, Kung Fury is supposed to be a B movie. Kung Fury is brilliant in its parody. That looks wrong. Let's try that again. That doesn't look right. Ay, 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 this nose tickle has to stop. Oh, no, I know. I know what happened. That's an acceptable reason to be sad. I'm trying not to think about it. Oh, we were meeting at her place. Okay, okay, okay. I thought you were picking her up at the train station. I understand now. I get it. I get it. Thank you for asking, by the way. I super appreciate it. You know what? Which one you should try? I mean, do you like milk in your coffee? I don't like coffee. But I tried at, I think it was TwitchCon? Madrina's coffee. I had the mocha, which I thought was amazingly delicious. And Fred had... I can't remember if he had dark roast or cold brew. I'd have to see the can. But he thought it was also very good, and he likes coffee. He's an iced coffee person, like year round. You were disappointed in the movie? I'm sorry. Oh well, though. But in any case, I would take a look at Madrinas. They have a bunch of different kinds. You can try them out. I think they're very, very good. Usually it has milk in it unless you're getting just Americano, then it comes iced. You don't care much for milk, but you like it in coffee. So you like your coffee with milk, or do you prefer it black? Either way, I'm saying there are options for you with Madrinas, and the two different kinds that me and Fred tried, we thought were delicious. So there's a chance that you'll find one that doesn't have too much milk in it. But I don't know how you like your coffee. Lots of streamer boys are sponsored by Madrinas. I would love to be sponsored by Madrinas. I would drink it all the time. But last I heard, they weren't accepting any more people, because they had a huge influx after TwitchCon, and I was still dealing with personal stuff, so I didn't apply at the time. So I kind of missed the ship on that one. Alright, last line, you guys. And then I can cut. Okay. I think this looks maybe a little bit too tall. Nah, it's a chunky foot. Okay, I'm happy with this. You never drink it black, always with milk and flavoring / sugar. I don't know, man. I mean, I haven't tried a lot of canned or bottled coffee beverages because I don't like coffee. But I liked Madrina's 5 sure. I was like, this is delicious. I drank the whole thing and I was like, I would have another of these. I keep looking at it on Amazon, but drinking tea is just so much cheaper, and I don't have a lot of money. Not that it's even expensive, but like buying a box of tea with like 40 bags in it for, I don't know, like $6 or however much it is cheaper than, I think it turns out to like $1 and change for one of their cans of Madrinas, depending on the flavor. Anyway, I guess it's time to cut this. I'm nervous though. I'm still a little scared. And then this is gonna be the last thing that we do cardboard cosplay wise today, and then we're gonna switch to Divinity. If you ever see it, you'll try it. You've never seen it in your stores. I think you have to get it from Amazon. Shameless plug, if you choose to purchase anything from Amazon, if you click my affiliate link down below, you can click on literally any of the items down there. It makes you add items. I can't just have a link. But you don't have to buy any of those things. But if you're like, let's say you're like, I want some Madrinas, so you go down below the stream, click the affiliate link, do whatever shopping you're gonna do, I get a percentage. Yay! Supporting me for free! And I just hit the blade with my fingers. 100 count for $4. Holy, yeah. I mean, but like if you're gonna drink coffee anyway, coffee's it's not cheap to drink coffee every day. Unless you, like get bags and do it at home. Snyder? I don't know who that is. Madrinas with an S. Madrinas. I have a magnet on my fridge. It's real good. It's really good. Okay. I'm nervous about cutting this because this is a lot of little angles. All right, let's just do it. So I'm gonna cut all the little angles a little bit wider, because I feel like that'll be easier. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Alright, we got a shitty claw, you guys. That sucks. It just slid out the teeniest bits. That's not quite even. No! Alright, well. We got a shitty claw. I have no idea who you're talking about, John Pope. But I don't follow like directors or anything. The only one I only know Peter Jackson and obviously Joss Whedon and J.J. Abrams. I know those 3 dudes and that's about it. Like I said, it's not cheap. But like for people who have money and are gonna drink coffee anyway. I mean, it's less expensive than drinking coffee every day. Stop! Oh, I hate this cardboard! It's so thin and it's just so easy to cut through that I forget that it's that easy and my hand slips all over the place. I think I managed to fix that one, but the claw's shitty. I guess it looks a little more claw-like, so I'll deal with it. the table you got is from Jisk? What is Jisk? I don't know what Jisk is. I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it in my life. In my life. Okay, that's too hard to see. There we go. Okay. Off-brand IKEA? Okay. Maybe it's a European, like a foreign thing. I don't know that we have that here. I know I'll fall for another pretty label and delicious sounding promises again soon. This coffee, however, packs a caffeine punch. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. Squirrel was looking for a new chair and I suggested mine, but it can't be gotten in the US. Okay. Okay. That explains why I've never fucking heard of it in my life. I think I'll end on this side. I think that'll probably be easier because this is a very small deviance. Come on. This music is making my cutting feel very intense. Oh no. We're almost there. We've got a leg. We have a leg. Here is our leg. It's beautiful. And with that, no more. I'm just gonna clean the edge up off this. And then I'm gonna go on my break so I can have some lunch. And just move the cardboard out of the way so I can sit down. Put my cameras back in place. And boot up Divinity. I've got your leg. I've got your leg. Okay, I was a little bit too excited for the leg, but look, it looks pretty good. Okay, that's it for cardboard cosplay. If you are only here for creative... Okay, well, two things. If you're only here for creative, next general creative day will be Sunday after Divinity. So we'll do 4 hours of Divinity, and then Project Pencil, where I'm going to be drawing a bunch of skulls, which I'm actually pretty excited about. That's the thing I needed to remember to do. Where's my to-do list? I mean, it wasn't the thing I thought of this morning, but it is an important thing that I need to do before I go live on Sunday. Find skulls. So Project Pencil, if you want to know about that, do !pencil. If you're only interested in this show, which was Cardboard Cosplay, the next time you'll see that is same time Thursday, so 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 3 p.m. Stop! So that's Cardboard Cosplay is every Thursday. If you enjoyed hanging out with me in chat, then stick around until after my break, because I'm going to be streaming for at least another 2 hours. But I'll be playing video games, and I'll be able to read chat a little bit more, and I can give my knees a break, because I won't be on the floor. And you can feel free to call me once I'm not trying to think as much. Here we go. So I'll be back as soon as I can. I imagine somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes. Yes, hello. I love you. Oh, Chest, you came just in time for my break, but that's okay. I'll be back as quickly as I can. I love you guys. I'll see you very, very soon.